Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your March 2021 general tarot reading. This could apply to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. The messages could go vice versa, and they're meant to be predictive messages, so maybe check out some readings from a couple weeks ago and see if they are resonating with you now, even up to a couple months ago. Yeah, and come back in a couple weeks if this is kind of vibing with you now, but not fully. Anywho, so mind you, messages could go vice versa. And so in my notes of some of the vibes I'm feeling coming up for you this month is that you're going to be busy. You may be taking some kind of short trips, journey, travel, or talk about it. There might be a lot of interaction with close family and friends. You're going to be socializing, like light socializing. It should be fun. Making new connections. If you have a social platform, it should be great for that. Making new connections. You might be wanting to give people a little extra time and attention, and then take a step back and wait to see what kind of efforts they give back before giving more. That way you'll know which connections you need to strengthen and which ones you could probably just close out. You will probably be dealing with a lot of errands, paperwork, emails, just like busyness, a lot of communication. I think that you're going to almost be sapiosexual this month, which isn't a bad thing, which means that you're just like turned on like mentally, by mental stimulation, people who vibe with you, people who can talk about the same things that you enjoy talking about, that kind of stuff. So I do think that you'll have opportunities when it comes to new friendships, partnerships, even romantic connections, of which you will be coming into contact with like-minded people. This seems to be a reoccurring subject or scenario for a few of the signs now. Family may be pretty important to you. You may be feeling like you need to branch out more in your own neighborhood this month also. And siblings again, family. Home life, you may be trying to renovate some things around your house, or giving it like an overhaul, or just, sprucing it up, maybe changing your throw pillows and stuff like that. So for other messages I was receiving is layman's terms. I think that you're going to want to keep communication simple and to the point. You're not going to care too much for things that are convoluted. Layman's terms is simple language that just about anybody could understand. There may be some kind of negotiations. I was hearing toothpick, but that could have been like a fine-tooth comb. So any kind of negotiations or contracts, deals that could come up or arise, you need to be going through it with a fine-tooth comb, maybe even get a second opinion. There may be something to do with tooth pain. And then I was hearing peninsula or penicillin. I don't know who that's going to resonate for, but it may resonate for somebody. And then I was hearing amphibian, reptile, which led me to erectile, which may be something to do with ED. Somebody's now missing you now that you're gone. Carolina, and that you had thrown a monkey wrench in somebody's plans, or somebody might be throwing a monkey wrench in yours. Remember, this could go vice versa. There may be some kind of rhetorical thoughts going on this month also. So let's go ahead and get into your cards and see what your cards have to say for March 2021 for Capricorn. You may feel like there's something going on that is just like running in circles. It's like, I just heard no man's land. So it's like, every time you think that you've come up with some kind of good solution, it just falls through. And then pandering. Somebody may be pandering to somebody else's delusions. That might be going on. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and turn down the volume and get these cards out for you. And I will be right back. So we're going for Capricorn, General, March 2021. All right, Capricorn, I was also hearing who let the dogs out. So there might be some kind of, like somebody's going to open a can of worms or open up a bunch of information that maybe had been withheld in the past. And I'm hearing corporal judgment. I don't know who that's going to resonate with. It might be confirmation for somebody or something that you need to be, you know, just kind of paying a little extra attention to when it comes to like court proceedings or even within like workplace environment. It could be something like workman's comp. It could be some kind of decision, some kind of executive order. I don't know. But then I just heard miss me when I'm gone. Again. Alright, so I usually focus on the center card first, seeing it as the most important because the center card touches every other card in the spread, which means it influences every other card in the spread. So we have something to do with possibly a Taurus or some kind of higher order social standard, social structure going on here. So yeah, it could be something conventional, traditions, expectations, something something wanting to conform. You may be feeling trapped by somebody forcing you to conform. Could be trapped in your head. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Could be dealing with a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could definitely have something to do with a court or some higher entity, personnel above you. And then we have the Five of Wands. So there's some kind of conflicting interest here, some kind of competition, somebody who just does not stop, it feels like. Somebody who just keeps coming back, just can't stop. Oh, and here for, I almost forgot about your e-cards. We got Magic Carpet, Musing Right Along, Right Side Up, Monogamous Me, and Hotline. So those all seem like they're pretty positive. It's like you may be, again, there might be some kind of travel. If there is some kind of travel due to some kind of sudden needing of appearance somewhere for whatever the reason may be, it does seem like, you know, what you think about is what you bring about. So if you're fearing something, get that out of your head. Because it does look like there's a potential for it to go in the right direction, because there is going to be some kind of sharing of information, like some kind of new beginning or new discovery and some kind of scenario. So if you do get the opportunity to safely travel, take it. Alright, so then we have the Emperor in reverse. Now this could be somebody who's controlling, who can be quite, I just want to say scandalous. Like this person could even be a liar because he is holding a sword and it is upside down. Somebody who's immature, has a problem with power, you know, has power struggles within relationship dynamics. This could be somebody who's poor or has poor planning and has a big nasty ego. So watch out for this person, whoever it is. It could be a judge even. Or somebody who would be sitting in a position to make some kind of judgment upon you. But here we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And so what that would tell me is that you may have a new job or home, or somebody may be relocating. That is emphasized here with the Six of Swords. It could be a child or relocating for a new beginning. Like, fuck that, I'm going to let go of this shore. I'm going to, I see new horizons. But there is some new opportunity here to do with something returning or some kind of recovery of something that had been taken or relocated or removed from your possession. Something that has been confining you in your own thoughts, possibly keeping you stuck in your own head. This could again be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have somebody who is trying to win at all costs, is We got another person here who is up all night worried about your money, it seems like, and how to get a piece of your pie. The Nine of Wands in reverse could mean that somebody's no longer going to isolate you from a certain situation or circumstance, and that there's some kind of enlightenment that's going to create some kind of, like somebody here is going to drop their guard. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I do often notice in this card there's like a home being stolen in the background, just like kind of taken off in the shadows. It's like grown feet. It's leaving. While somebody else is so busy dealing with all these wands up front, worried about all of this, they don't realize what's going on in the background. There is some kind of reversal happening here, some kind of cycle that maybe was tampered with and shouldn't have been. Like there's something here where another individual may have manipulated this scenario and caused you a lot of grief and conflict, like the rhetoric thoughts, like rhetorical, intrusive thoughts. Something that had put you in poverty or taken something very important away from you. It doesn't have to be money. It could literally be a person, a place, a thing, a feeling, like a connection. It's like this is going to be returned or overturned, and somebody's moving back. Somebody's being released from this. The confines of somebody else's immoral judgments. It may be that somebody's trying to protect their own ass and returns an asset to you that they had taken away unjustifiably. There is success here. This could mean like the return of a child maybe, or the return of something or enlightenment upon a situation of which, you know, it's like there may have been a situation going on. It kind of like the phrase that just came up to my head, into my head was, cat chokes to death on dead mouse, who killed who? Like somebody got too caught up in the egotistical details of things, possibly overshared by this Aries individual, controlling individual, like over convoluting a situation or the information of which there was information being shared, which made it very difficult to follow the timeline or the process of information that was going on here. But somebody may have made a phone call, or somebody's been talking with somebody else and making something happen here, whether you know that or not. So Capricorn, be ready. There's some kind of big significant shift and change happening where there's going to be some kind of significant reversal and something is going to be returned to you. All right, I'm going to leave this spread how it is, and then I'm going to take this over on to Patreon, and I will clarify further what these cards are, who, what, when, where, and I'll also provide a specific love reading for the Capricorn Patreon members. If you'd like to join me over there, I'd love to have you. If this is where we part ways, get ready. I think that you're going to have to be pretty analytical about this. Try to remain emotionally detached and use your discernment and try and make the best decisions you possibly can. I just heard Ethel. I have no idea. Maybe it's ether. Anywho. Alright, take care. I'll be back before you know it to do another reading. Bye.